to Sales Scorpion 72, and today we're taking a look at the 20-inch DC Batman Classics TV series, Shakespeare Vinyl Bust from Diamond Select.
To be or not to be, that is the question. But what is the answer? I knew him well. Shakespeare Bust, Batman 1966 TV series, the Shakespeare Bust is known to many who watch the show as the way to get to the Batcave by activating the secret lever to get to the Bat poles, which is behind the bookcase. So, yes, Diamond Select has given us this. This was supposed to come out last November. I don't know what made it delayed. At one point I thought it was actually canceled, was never coming out. I saw the box, I believe, at Toy Fair. Nothing was mentioned then. And all of a sudden, I get a call from a comic store saying, hey, guess what? That Shakespeare Bust you ordered all the time ago, it's here. It's kind of pricey. It's in the near, it's pretty near to... I ain't gonna say what I'm saying. You can find different prices on there. I'm not even gonna say how much it costs because it doesn't really matter. I'm a fan of the 1966 line, and there's a few things that I won't mind spending a bit of money on. Nevertheless, this is about the 1966 Batman Shakespeare Bust. So, as I mentioned, it's supposed to come out last year. It came out about a month ago, I believe, or a few weeks ago, to my surprise. It's really well sculpted, really detailed. So, everything, to the way it looks, it's got this, kind of like a bronze type shimmer to it. I'm not sure if it shows up on camera, but there's a little bit of shine, so where the light's hitting kind of gives us this shine and stuff like that. It is kind of heavy. Just to note that, as I mentioned before, this is a bank, so when you start putting money in here, it's going to get heavy, so be careful when you put it on. At first, I'm gonna put on my glass display where I have all my bat bells and Wonder Woman bracelets, stuff. I collect all kinds of Green Lantern rings. If you see my toy review of my toy collection, stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about. Not sure if I'm gonna put that on there. Then again, I'm not sure I'm really gonna put coins on there, so it could fit on there. But it's really nice. It's a really nice desk piece. So if you have a really nice desk or something like that, it will really, really look nice with that. The way they've done it is almost that you can't tell it's made of a really, sturdy, strong plastic. It actually looks like a bronze statue, which is a good thing because that means people will avoid touching it too much, or maybe even knocking it down. You don't want somebody to knock it down, especially it's plastic. It'll be oh, it's not gonna break. It could break because it has a hinge here and stuff like that. And if you're wondering what a hinge is, well, of course you saw the box and stuff. They made it really authentic to the point where you flip the head like this. The head's hollow here, and this button doesn't really work. It doesn't push down. I tried this recently before I started the video. But this dial turns, which is pretty cool. So you can turn the dial any which way, any which direction, stuff like that. So that's what you do. They will turn the dial and then press the button, and there you go. The bookcase will move, and then you get to the back hole. He'll turn the dial, press the button, and then you just go like this, and the bookcase will open. You get Batman and Robin there, or Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson will go to the Bat pole, which had their names on it, so they make sure to jump on the right one. I also wonder what happened to jump on the wrong one, where they change into would Robin be dressed up as Batman and vice versa. That would be funny. But anyways, I really do like this. This is really cool. In a way, I was surprised. I thought okay, maybe they canceled it, maybe there wasn't enough orders. So I'm glad that they did manage to make it. I'm not sure what the delay was because it seems like a simple kind of heavy type. It seems like regular plastic type thing. I'm going to show you here because it's a bank. So here's where you would twist. It even tells you open, close. You want to get out your money after, and it looks like it'll hold a lot. The slits here, by the way, so you just put the coins in. Your 25 cents, whatever you want to put in there, and it seems like it would hold quite a bit Not sure how much money you get there or save, but it's kind of cool that they have it like that. Not sure if anybody's doing that these days anyway. But nevertheless, it's a really nice centerpiece in the end. That's what I'm getting down to. It's a really nice centerpiece. Anybody who sees this who's a fan of the 1966 Batman show will recognize it. Anybody who's a fan of poetry, not poetry like the chicken, but poetry will recognize it. This is Shakespeare Bust, and they'll be amazed. They're really nice. Even like the eyes are kind of indented there. So if you guys want to like customize and make it kind of creepy, put like little glowing little eye, like little peas or eyeball type things that glow in the dark, or paint inside. But I wouldn't recommend painting this thing. It just looks nice as it is. But the glowing eye, little little round balls or marbles in there, kind of pretty cool. Have that thing glowing at night. Kind of freaky if you want something for Halloween. But you didn't hear it from me. Shh. So this should be available. I'm not sure if it's still available at diamondcomics.com. Check your online retailer, comic book shop, dealer, or comic book store that you go to. They can check the computer to see if this thing's still available. It recently did come out. I'm not sure if it was just made to order. They made a certain amount and that was it. You have to research all that, because at this point I really don't see it anywhere. I haven't seen it in any stores and stuff like that since I've even before I got it in hand. I haven't really seen it. Like, it's like it really did fall on the radar. I guess people thought that it wasn't coming out or something, but it is a really, really nice piece. Oh, and just to show you the scale of the two, this is the phone. What's there? Next to the bust. So there's the phone I did a little review of before, and that's the bust. So that's the scale of this thing. Just to give you an idea, it is actually a bust, but it's made out of plastic. And this is the phone next to it there, to show you the scale of the two things that they use a lot in the TV show, which is pretty cool. So that's two like little nostalgia things from the Batman the Batman 1966 TV show that I have now in my collection. Scorpion 72 with a review of the Shakespeare Vinyl Bust Bank from Diamond Select, based off the Batman Classics TV series here, 1966 TV series. Telling you, as always, enjoy your toys, or even your bus. Well, that didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. And keep playing.